Good morning, everyone. Happy International Women's Day. Yay! Woke up this morning like it's always such a beautiful day to get to celebrate women. And of course, we're celebrating women just like last month was Black History Month. Doesn't mean that we only celebrate Black heritage in February. We celebrate it all the time. It's the same thing with women, but today's a special day. So because around the world, this day is marked to really have us pause and reflect on all of the gifts and magic and power that women bring, and to really look at where the places that we're still don't have our full voice, aren't completely integrated and active, and where are the places that we could do better in terms of women. Hey, Carrie. So as we celebrate International Women's Day, every year, March 8th, this is the great thing about cycles and about circles and being mindful, is that this day, while every day we get to celebrate women and the women that inspire and nurture and empower us, we also get to look every March 8th on International Women's Day with this question: how are we doing this year? What's changed? What hasn't changed around the world in terms of the world's relationship with women and our relationship with ourselves? So I'm just doing a couple quick broadcasts today. We're doing a whole week of celebrating International Women's Day, and we're doing some webinars to go a deeper dive, because next weekend is equinox, the spring equinox in the northern hemisphere and the fall equinox in the southern hemisphere. And part of the equinox is about balance. And so I'm doing a series of free webinars to explore what does it actually mean to be balanced. And it's not a static thing. How do we find balance in our lives as things change, as things are fluid? How do we set boundaries? How do we say no with our presence and our open heart? How do we show up and be able to be equally of yes and equally with no? And the third thing we'll be exploring is bravery. What does it mean to be brave? And that's today's challenge, is about being brave. So I'll talk about the challenge in a second. So one of the things that we're doing is, for the next 4 days, along with the webinars, is Facebook challenges. And day one today, the challenge I'll share with you is something for you to do to find that sense of center balance. Tomorrow, my friend Mary will come on and do a broadcast, and she'll be talking about an action to nourish. Because this is the thing, loves, that as we move through the world, we need both to challenge ourselves and to nurture ourselves, to challenge ourselves and to nurture ourselves, to sometimes be uncomfortable, to go towards the discomfort, to do hard things, or to do things. In our Warrior Goddess training circle, one of the things that we talked about last week is, let's just take the word hard out of our vocabulary. Let's just remove the word hard and just say we're going to do things. And the second piece of nurturing ourselves, we also need to create a sense of comfort and safety and groundedness in our lives. And so there's that balance. Upheaval, discomfort, change, and comfort, safety, stillness. Okay, we need both. And so today is our challenge day. Tomorrow will be our nurture day. And we invite you to play along with us, to celebrate women, to celebrate yourself, to show up and to play in community. So the first challenge today, and secret, I'll tell you a secret. We're going to pick, we're going to go through and pick winners on Facebook for some of this stuff. So we're not kind of telling everybody, but we're just doing it in the background, which is super fun. So here's the challenge for today. Can I share my screen? I can. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, check this out, loves. Share screen, share screen. Oh, maybe I can't do this because I don't have the preferences set. Let's see if I can set the preferences. La, la, la. So who's here? Where are you from? Say hi. Oh, later. All right. Never mind. I can't share. That's how it goes. So here's the challenge. Super simple. Create a pose or do a pose. Hey, Elizabeth. So the pose is, what is a pose that feels powerful to you? So this is the warrior goddess pose. Pose. We posted a photo of me, which is the our Be Brave Warrior Goddess pose for today, which was me, a really fun photo shoot I did dressed up as Wonder Woman. So you'll see it. So the challenge is this. Your challenge for today is sometime today, find a pose that feels really strong in your body. And let's do that together, actually. Hi, I can see who's here. Hello, everyone. Yay. So if everyone could either stand up or sit where you are and think about, feel into what is an energy that you can hold of a strong, powerful woman. So what's the pose? And this actually is huge. It makes such a huge difference in your life. So what's a pose that feels strong to you? So everyone do it together. And it could be anything. I'm just making stuff up. It might be this. It might be this. Yeah, the Superman pose, hands on hips. Exactly. That's a really good pose. Actually, everybody do that one for a second. So whether you're standing up or sitting down, hands on your hips, chest up, arms back, Superman pose or Superwoman pose. Okay. There's also this one, which is a warrior pose, which, so that's this. There's another good pose. This is another good pose. This is a good, there's a lot of goddess imagery of women like this strong pose. So feel which one feels good in your body. What does it look like? But mostly, what does it feel like? And then take a selfie of yourself. And you can set up your camera. This is where you get to be creative. Is set up your camera, put it on timer, do your pose, take a photo, post it. Yay! And if you want to tag it, here's the post on Facebook. So right there. So if you want to go to that post, you can put it there. You can also tag the post on your page if you want to inspire yourself and inspire other women. So there's our tag. So this is going to be a 4-day, we'll do a bunch of Facebook Lives. I'm doing with my friend Mary and probably some of the other Warrior Goddess mentors for us to, again, celebrate women, celebrate ourselves, and explore, how do I be courageous? How do I step towards challenges? And how do I nurture myself to find the balance of those two? Discomfort, comfort, expanding, exploding things, making more space, grounding, settling. Okay, that incredible, beautiful balance. And I also want to invite all of you. I'm doing also deeper dives this week of a series of webinars. They'll be slightly different, but the theme of them is the same. Each of them will have a slightly different flavor. So you've got 3 different options to choose from. And if you haven't signed up already, oh, good. I posted it before here in the rubrics. It's a favorite. Good. I love that, Sheila. Actually, I saw yours, Sheila. It's a great photo. If I could share, I would show everyone. So yeah, go to that link. You'll get to see Sheila being our first post. Yay. And again, one of the things that we're playing with is that we will be picking winners, both for the Facebook challenges as well as for the webinar. So if you haven't joined the webinar yet, here's the link for it. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Boom. So equinox is coming. For Northern Hemisphere spring equinox, for Southern Hemisphere fall equinox. And the equinox is a time of balance. It's equal day and equal night. And this is kind of a significant, not kind of, this is also a significant equinox because it's part of a cycle. Just like we talked about March 8th, International Women's Day, there's a cycle where it gives us the opportunity to pause and ask ourselves globally, how is our relationship to women? Where have women's rights been advanced? Where have they fallen back? Where have we as a global community learned how to honor and empower women? And where are we still learning how to help women get free? Okay. We also have this cycle coming up of the equinox. And I always love taking the equinoxes for us to pause and explore, where was I last equinox? And this is a kind of poignant question, because for many of us, we were going into lockdown for the first time. It was when the pandemic first started showing up. So in the webinar, we'll be sharing and I'll be teaching about this idea and how to ground into balance, boundaries, and bravery. What does it mean to be brave? What does it mean to create more balance in your life? And how do we create boundaries where our yes is equal to our no? So there's the webinar link. It's today at 2 p.m. Los Angeles, which is 5 p.m. New York. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think I did my London time wrong today. But 2 p.m. Los Angeles, Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, New York, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 p.m. Eastern in London. I just realized I had an email and I have to change the date. So if you can join live today, one of the things that we'll be exploring is a map to really see where are the places that we're out of balance, where are the places that we could use more support and guidance in our lives. And I'll be giving you really practical tools about how to do that, because I'm a super practical girl. I want to know, how does this work in my life, and then share with you, because I do everything that I teach, I've practiced. How do you then be able to take a practical tool into your life to find more balance, to learn how to make better boundaries, or more succinct boundaries? Glad you're registered. And how to be brave. What does it mean to be brave? Awesome. So the last piece, so there's the webinar link. I'm just going to share it again here, goddess.com/balance. So today, and there's also another webinar tomorrow and another one Thursday. So you got 3 chances to join me live. For those people who join live at the webinar, we will be doing a drawing, and this is a new drawing. So I'm going to be grabbing, I have a bag, and I'm going to be putting a bunch of stuff in the bag, signed books, CDs, jewelry. So it'll be a gift bag, yummy, that every day somebody will win a gift bag, and we'll do 3 different drawings. So join live, warriorgoddess.com/balance. Yes, it will also be recorded, so you can also join later on. And watch the recording later. But I really encourage you to join live if you can. Yeah, happy International Women's Day. Yeah, it's exciting. So let's talk about, again, what does it mean to really show up, to honor ourselves as women, to honor ourselves as human, to bring ourselves into alignment. And there's been a lot of studies done around using your body language to shift the way you think. Using your body language to shift your relationship with yourself. And so everyone just feel this for a second. When you do this, which I do a lot, unfortunately, especially when I was younger. So collapse your chest, hang your head, and just notice what happens in your body when you do that. So just be curious. So if you round your shoulders and you drop your head, how do you feel? So just notice that for a second. And then go ahead and share what you notice. And why is it as women that we cave often? Is we're protecting ourselves. Is we're trying to be small. We're trying to stay safe. So what does that feel like in your body? And then we'll talk about the other pose of how we can do this. Yeah, sad and disempowered. Exactly. Hey, Ginger. Hidden. Yeah. What else? You're so welcome, Ravadas. Yeah. Tight shoulders, not good. Yes. Like this too, right? Closed off. Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. So what we want to do is find a pose that feels powerful for you, that feels solid, that feels steady. So whatever that pose is, a good one, somebody said earlier, you can say the Wonder Woman. Yeah. It's a depressed pose, which has been in far too long, feeling beaten down. Yeah. So here's how we start to change it. You change it with your body, and then you learn tools of how to shift it permanently. This is a good start. So let's just explore 3 different power poses. Hands on hips, chest up, head, chin up. So feel that. Okay. So there's one pose. And you can practice this today over and over and over again. Another great pose is the warrior pose, which we do with warrior goddess. Is this, you're bringing everything together, completely present right here. Okay, so pick one of these poses. The third one is more of a goddess strength pose, that you're doing open, open. Okay, so go ahead and do one of those poses and just hold it for a minute. Notice how it feels. One, here's one. Here's 2, here's 3. Just pick one. Yeah, love the warrior pose. And then how do you feel? So what does it feel like when you move into this pose? So just notice that for a minute. How does it feel? And that's our challenge for today, is to invite you to hold that pose today, to just feel, okay, let's just play with this and take a selfie. Use your phone. You can put it on auto, what's it called? When you can tell it timer, boop. So you can set it up someplace, do your photos, take a photo, post it, or another photo that you have. Much better now and strong, beautiful, strong, secure, and share it with us. So you can put it on your page, tag yourself, Be Brave Warrior Goddess, or you can tag it on the Facebook post. Yeah, Powerful and Strong Wonder Woman, much better now. Good. So let me share that link again. So go ahead. Here's today's challenge. Share. Here's the link to where the challenge is on my Facebook page. And you can either post your photos there, or you can post your photo on your page and tag yourself, Be Brave Warrior Goddess. There's something so cool on Facebook where you can do hashtag Be Brave Warrior Goddess in the search bar, and it'll pull up everybody's photos. So you can be inspired by other women today as well. And don't forget, sign up for the webinar, free webinar today, tomorrow, or Thursday. It's the same webinar. I'll tweak them slightly, but So warriorgoddess.com/balance. You can come join me live today, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's 2 p.m. Los Angeles, 5 p.m. New York, or there's 2 other options. So again, that's warriorgoddess.com/balance. And we'll be doing a drawing at the end for a super special Warrior Goddess gift bag, which will include a bunch of stuff that I'm literally going to pull from my space to share. So happy International Women's Day. Please come celebrate with us by taking a photo of yourself in a strong pose. Check out that Facebook post. Share that on your page or on the Warrior Goddess page. Look at that. Okay, so Elizabeth Allen Peters just posted her photo. I love it. So post it both on that page and do it on your Facebook page. So this is a great way for us to remind ourselves and remind other women of our power to step in. I'm so grateful for our Warrior Goddess community, for everyone that's joining us. Hope to see you later on today or this week for the webinar. Again, I'm going to be doing a deep dive. I'm going to be sharing a map and then doing a deep dive on one of the important lessons out of Warrior Goddess training. Lots of practical tools, lots of inspiration. We'll also have fun and a free drawing at the very end. So warriorgoddess.com/balance to get more information about the free webinars. Much love to each of you. Happy International Women's Day. Bessie, is that your... Oh, on Instagram. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Excellent. So yes, you can also post on Instagram. I've got to go put that up on Instagram as well. All right. Be brave, Warrior Goddesses. This is our hashtag. We can go say hello to everyone. Boom. And I hope to see you on the webinar today. /balance. Either today, tomorrow, or Thursday, we will be live. 90-minute webinar deep dive into what it means and how balance, boundaries, and bravery. Oh, my love. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Happy International Women's Day. Much love. I can't wait to see all your photos today. Oh, it's so fun. I'm going to go post one right now. Bye, loves.